What's your wheel when they go low, I go lower moment? I never thought I'd be the type of person to become completely unhinged over a neighbor dispute, but Rebecca from 4B pushed me past my breaking point. It started with small things, a package that went missing, my doormat somehow always ending up slightly askew, the smell of cigarette smoke wafting into my apartment despite the building's no smoking policy. I tried to be rational, telling myself I was being paranoid. Then I caught her on my Ring camera, spraying something on my welcome mat at 2 a.m. The next morning, my cat Milo got violently ill after walking across it. Did you spray something on my doormat last night? I confronted her in the hallway, my voice shaking with barely contained rage. Rebecca's face, that perfectly Botoxed mask of innocence, didn't even flinch. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you should take better care of your pets instead of blaming others. The vet bill was $800. Milo recovered, thank God, but something in me snapped. I couldn't prove it was her, and the building manager just shrugged it off as neighbor drama. You need to let this go, my boyfriend Dean advised. We can move when the lease is up, but I couldn't let it go. Not after I overheard Rebecca in the laundry room, laughing with another neighbor. Some people shouldn't own pets if they can't handle the responsibility, she said, clearly referencing me. I started small, subscribing her email to every spam list I could find, ordering pizza deliveries to her apartment at odd hours. Childish stuff, really, but it gave me a sense of control. Then I discovered something interesting. Rebecca worked from home as a financial advisor for high net worth clients. She was always bragging about her exclusive client list at building gatherings. I also discovered she had a habit of leaving her windows open during spring evenings. This is getting unhealthy, Dean warned me as I monitored her schedule. You're obsessing. Maybe I was. But when I found out she was hosting an important client dinner at her apartment, something she'd been loudly planning on her balcony phone calls, I knew exactly what to do. I waited until the afternoon of her dinner. Her windows were open as expected, and she had stepped out for what I knew would be her weekly hair appointment. I had timed everything perfectly. The Bluetooth speaker was small enough to hide behind her living room curtain. I had tested the range from my apartment. It worked flawlessly. I set it to the lowest volume, just enough to be heard, but not immediately located. At 7:30 p.m., when I knew her guests would be arriving, I pressed play. The recording was subtle at first, just Rebecca's voice, collected from various phone conversations she'd had on her balcony, saying things like, "These idiots will believe anything if you sound confident enough," and "Half these clients don't even read what they're signing." I had spliced together weeks of her most damning statements, creating a devastating portrait of someone who viewed her clients as cash cows to be milked. I heard the commotion through our shared wall, raised voices, someone demanding explanations, a door slamming. The next morning, a "for rent" sign appeared on her door. I later learned from the building manager that she had lost most of her clients overnight after word spread about her unprofessional conduct. "Did you have anything to do with Rebecca moving out?" Dean asked suspiciously. I just shrugged, stroking a now healthy Milo purring in my lap. Life works in mysterious ways.